All right, everybody, what's going on? I'm back with another video, and today I want to talk about why I got rid of my PlayStation 4 and my Xbox. You already know the deal with the podcast. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do the podcast, and I stream every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. I didn't do any streaming this Saturday. Pretty much was watching NFL football, great football, and that's been going on, and just been enjoying that, just falling back a little bit. Nevertheless, you know where to find me on Twitch as well. All the links to all of that stuff is down in the description. Anyway, as you see on the screen right here, I've just been loving playing 2D games all over again. I don't know if it's a phase or whatever, but I literally been playing 2D games on my PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Don't get me wrong, I love the current games. I mean, I just got finished streaming Gears 5 not too long ago, and I streamed Modern Warfare. And I mean, there's other games that I've been playing that are current games, but most of those games I play on my PC. But as far as the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, I just been playing more 2D games, and I have those other consoles to play those on. So I felt like I was wasting money as far as buying classic games. Like I bought the Castlevania collection, and I bought the Contra collection. And, I've been playing, some other shooters, arcade style shooters that I already have other places. So I was trying to figure out, am I going to play this on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One just for the enhanced visuals, or I'll just play with what I have and, I can upscale them, or I'll just let them be where they are, because to me, I think they're still fantastic games. So I was just really wondering about that. Nevertheless, I got rid of them, and I've mainly been playing current games on my PC. Like, I know there are some exclusives out there for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and there may be some exclusives come out for the PlayStation 5. There may not be any exclusives for the Xbox One Series X, but, that's another issue for another day. But nevertheless, I don't see myself worrying about those exclusives that much. I mean, if I get to play them, I'll play them. At the bare minimum, I may just get a PlayStation 4 to play Last of Us 2, or I'll just wait for the PlayStation 5 and play it then on a better version of the game, because with the newer games, I want the best version of those games. Even though I played Gears 5 on my vanilla Xbox One, I am dying to play that again on my PC. So I'm really looking forward to that. And that's another thing. Xbox games are on PC for the most part. So I'm just looking like, what am I doing with that, for the most part? Do I really need an Xbox? I mean, if you got a beefy PC, I have a pretty much high-end PC at this point. I don't see myself actually, needing an Xbox, even a newer one that comes out later on this year, the Series X. I don't see myself needing one. But like with the PlayStation, they may have some pretty good exclusives, and once I get to that bridge, I'll see how I would cross it. But right now, I'm more looking like, just the PlayStation 4 Pro. I just don't have no use for it, as far as games. I mean, there are some exclusives I still haven't played, and maybe one day I'll get around to it once the PlayStation 5 come. But right now, I just don't see myself getting those games. I just don't worry about it right now. But I will say that I am a collector of consoles, and it kind of sucks that I'm getting rid of those consoles. But to me, I said this before, I don't see those as consoles. The PlayStation 4 and Xbox One just felt like mid-range PCs, and for the most part, I was like, eh. And I mean, I'm not even saying really mid-range. That's being generous. I'm like, eh. They just feel like PCs. They don't feel like a console like the older ones did, like the PlayStation, 3 or the Xbox 360. Those felt like a unique box. The Xbox One and the PS4 just don't feel unique. They just feel like they're coming with a PC in a box, basically. And I mean, and that's fine. And I'm not knocking it for people who really use them. I mean, it's cool because you still can get some great gaming out of them. It's just that for me, I just felt like, I can get the same experience on my computer, albeit I may not get the exclusives, but I know the PlayStation 4 is backwards compatible with PS4, so I'm I'm not really losing anything right now. And when I traded in my PS4 Pro, I got a pretty good penny for it. So I think it's a win-win to where I got pretty decent money off of it. The Xbox One, not so much, but I got okay. I mean, I came out on top. I came out with, a little bit over $350 at the end of the day. Now, I think that's a pretty good trade-off based on everything I've done with both consoles. So, with that being said, I think, I got a pretty good deal out of everything, trading them in, getting some money back, and I'm using that money to enhance my gaming on my PC, and even getting some other things on my PC for, getting some things for the room, for this game room, basically. So I think, it worked out in the end. So, I just want to know your guys' thoughts. I mean, at the end of the day, am I tripping, or did I make the right move? I just don't see anything on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One right now. I think, playing games on my PC, playing my retro consoles, I think that's just where it is, especially when, the games that I stream on my Twitch. So I think that's I think I came out pretty good on that. So I don't have anything else, man. I think that, it's just a pretty good deal on my end. I think I did a pretty good job as far as, getting rid of them. And at the end of the day, like, one more thing, out of sight, out of mind is real. When those consoles aren't here, you don't really think about gaming on them, and you don't really feel like you have to buy something for the consoles. Like, I just recently bought 3 games for my PlayStation 4, and I realized, I was like, I have these games, or I can get these games in other ways. So it's good to have them on extra platforms at times when just for convenience, like I can go and get them, play them somewhere else when, my wife wants to watch TV or something, or whatever the case may be, or I just can, play them when I'm out of town. I take a specific console. But when I got rid of those consoles, it was more like, I don't even think about it. I game on the consoles that I play now, and I'm good with it. So it just made me think that, just playing, not having them, I can play other things in other places, and I don't feel compelled to, like, okay, beef up the collection. Because at the end of the day, are we really collecting for, these consoles, the Xbox One, PS4? It don't even feel like a collection, because most of the discs themselves don't even feel like you're owning the product, even if you have the physical copy. I talked about that in another video, so maybe we'll talk about that again in another time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.